Nick? Welcome to Manitowoc, Francesca Hong. If we don't understand history, we are doomed to repeat it. The narrative propagated by these communists relies heavily upon the logical fallacy that we are heavily oppressed and somehow need a communist governor to save us. Get real. In a country where we are free to worship, free to express ourselves, for better or worse, free to pursue happiness, free to own property, free to start and own a business, and free to protest that which fails to align with the fundamental ideals of our home. It's truly disheartening to see the traction these historically genocidal ideologies still continue to achieve.
Keep going, Jay.
If we were to allow our realities to be defined by the bought and paid for mouthpiece media that aligns itself with communist candidates like Francesca Hong, we can easily be misled to believe many interesting things. Thankfully, all we have to do is look up. If you want a job, go get one. If you want to go to school, go find one. You want to organize an impromptu peaceful protest without fear of incarceration or worse, get after it. If you want to worship the God of your choice, go worship. And if you want to educate yourself using the readily available connection to all of the information the human race has ever compiled, buy a cheap phone or go to the library. And if you're going through hard times, we have some of the biggest hearts and best people on the planet as neighbors from every background imaginable. These oppression Olympics are responsible for that all too familiar glazed over look of our misled and manipulated neighbors. Right over there in that establishment. Conversations can be all but impossible. Unfortunately, as a result of the superficial and dishonest garbage this influence embraces at its core. But we owe it to our community and those who will inherit our legacy to have these conversations nonetheless. You guys are our neighbors over there. And right now, our neighbors who actually paid to see this communist speak, with supercomputers in their pockets, food in their fridge, homes to go back to, gas in their tanks, and vehicles to travel to wherever they need to in, are actually being sold the lie that they are oppressed. And their lives could be better if they vote for that communist lady in there. You're trespassing, please. Get off of the property. Thank you. How exactly? We have our societal concerns to be certain, but at any point in history has communism or their weak attempt at making that word stomachable by renaming it democratic socialism ever been successful in the long term at addressing such concerns? No, not once. Quite the opposite, truthfully. Our country has been doing this for 250 years. We just celebrated this last night. So I really don't think this laughably ill-advised influence by a hostile and foreign system responsible for the historically documented death of hundreds of millions of us is the answer to the issues we can truly solve ourselves if we just remember our neighbors and how we all made it here this far without these types through centuries together. Please learn from history and don't forget to look up.
Get a bigger Fran. 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 You know Fran the coloring? full shot. I'll show you what's up. I don't know how people